Today I'm going to walk you through how to stream your Meta Quest 3 headset to Twitch, whilst also being able to see your stream chat using the seamless multitasking feature, or using macOS rather than Windows. There are a ton of tutorials online for this already, but they all require the Oculus Desktop, which is now called the MetaLink app. This app does exist in macOS, but with much more limited features due to them shelving Mac support about 6 years ago. You can run a virtual machine such as Parallels or VMware Fusion, but it will create a lot of demand on your Mac and slow down the stream quality. And for many of us, even with a VM, it's not possible to get the Windows app installed. Luckily, you don't need any extra stuff to do this beyond your chosen streaming software and a decent internet connection. You don't even need a capture card. We're going to start things off in the MetaQuest headset. So the first thing you'll need to do is head to your settings. Scroll down until you find Advanced. And then scroll through the experiments there until you see Seamless Multitasking and make sure that that's turned on. The next step will be to cast what you see in the headset to your computer. So you want to click Cast. You get two windows pop up, one that says Mobile and one that says Web. You want to click the Web one, and then on your computer, visit oculus.com/casting in Google Chrome. I don't know if it works in Safari, I haven't tried it yet. So once you're there, eventually it will refresh. There we go, and now you can see your MetaQuest environment in the browser. You can just pop your headset off now you've got that set up, and head back to your computer. Make sure that you unmute it and full screen it, otherwise you're just going to see all the browser stuff behind it. And then you need to head into OBS Studio. I'm using OBS. Obviously you can use any streaming studio that you like. The output settings you'll set when you first open the software. I've optimized mine for streaming, and then if you click on the Stream tab in settings, you can choose where you're streaming it to. So for this one I've selected Twitch, and I've already logged in, but ordinarily I would log in here and it will pull all my information. Then we need to start working on the sources. So the first source will be macOS screen capture. And I've already got one set up, but for the purpose of this I'll do a new one. You want to change it from display capture to application capture. I've got 3 screens set up, so I have to find the application on that screen, but then click Google Chrome, and then that will pull that direct from the software rather than recording the screen. Resize it so that it fills your window. You can adjust it, move it around. Sometimes if you're filming yourself and you want yourself in like the bottom right corner, you might want to leave a gap, but I'm not doing that because I look ridiculous in VR. And then you want to add another source for the audio. So again, I've got that set up already, but I'll do a fresh one here. Application, and then Google Chrome again. I would recommend closing any other tabs you have in Google Chrome whilst you're doing this. So once you've done that, obviously you've got the feed set up properly and sent to your stream software. If you click on Docs, you can dock your chat and you can dock your stream information. This is handy beforehand if you're one of those people who has one of those sort of coming soon screens or live soon screens, and certainly on if you have a break in the middle or whatever. And then if you return to the headset, now it's time to download the Twitch app if you're streaming to Twitch. This is pretty much Twitch specific. There are methods of doing this in the browser, but the app just works better. So I've already got it installed, but ordinarily you download the app there, and then you need to sign in. And then once you're all signed in, you need to click on your profile, create a dashboard, channel, and chat. So you've now got your Twitch chat from your stream on your MetaQuest headset. And then I'm loading up Cookout because it's one of the best games in VR, I think. And then when that loads up, you can see I can load into the cooking area, kitchen, I guess. If you press the MetaQuest button, don't hold it, but press it once, it will now load your home bar and your background apps. And then you can jump back into the game by hitting the trigger, lob a piece of bread at a robot, and you'll see that your background apps are still running. So I didn't need Oculus Quest, I didn't need to add desktops or anything like that. I'm simply running the Twitch app in the background whilst being in the game environment. Squirt a load of ketchup over the robot, and you're done. All that's left to do is interact with your chat. Every time you come out of the game into the chat, you'll need to then go back into the game by hitting the trigger on something within the game environment to pull you back there. Head back into your streaming software and hit start stream. And there we go. That's all you need to do.